Testing, testing. Yeah, that was way too loud.
Why?
Well, let me fucking tell you about it.
Episode 05. You ready?
Testing.
Testing.
Out and smash a mailbox.
Go up. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, we don't. We're not. Don't do that. We're not encouraging.
Episode 5: encouraging young citizens to go out and commit felonies.
No, don't do that. But anyways,
cheers.
All right, so today is me ranting. We talked about the last episode how a lot of people always told me, "Oh, your fucking rants are great. I love them." Well, guess what? Here's a fucking Chris rant today.
Tell me about it.
How I'm gonna. So, number one, this isn't really. Well, it kind of is a rant, but this is just to point out to who you're listening to right now.
I want to make it clear. Every single one of these episodes is a rant. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be making it.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right, actually. So, but this is what's going through my mind. So you're listening to the person that thinks things or does things like this. So one night, all right, this isn't a rant, but this is just a kind of a little blurb. I was trying to go to sleep. I was super tired. I was agitated, aggravated, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, oh, boo-hoo. Laying in bed, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired, right? I don't drink soda anymore. I drink seltzer.
Seltzer, baby.
Seltzer, baby. So,
Worcester, Central Massachusetts.
I'm laying. I took a shower. I got home from work late. Took a shower. Laying in bed, trying to fall asleep. Guess what I hear?
I don't know what.
Drip, drip, drip.
Oh, the goddamn sink, dude.
Dude, so pissed, dude. And I try to ignore it, but it doesn't go away. And
I think it's funny. The first segment of episodes that we did, it was specifically us talking about, like, oh shit, like I bet the microphones are going to pick up the sink dripping at my apartment, and then like, in episode 1 at the end you can just hear in the background, like you can actually hear it after I bring it up.
But I'm not paying attention to that because we're not talking about it. But now
also Polar, what are your flavors? What do you fuck with? You've been getting down with like all the summer series that they come out with and shit?
Okay, so we'll branch off, then I'll finish my story in a second. I like the summertime flavors, yes. The little mini small cans, like the mermaid ones.
Yep.
Not too crazy about those, but the ones that are like the strawberry lemonade and all those ones, the watermelon lemonade. I don't like.
I do coconut sometimes. I don't like coconut in real life, but like I'll do coconut seltzer.
All right, so let me get back to my fucking story. Okay, so I'm trying to go to sleep. I took a shower. Right.
Sink's dripping.
Sink's dripping. Sounds like the sink's dripping. I'm like, what the fuck? I left the sink on. Get up. I go check the sink. I turn it on. Turn it off. Stop. No drip. Go lay back down.
So is it the shower?
Drip, 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 drip. I go back to the shower. I have a rain head shower. There's about 15 or 20 fucking little droplets that, let down, maybe more than that, maybe 80 fucking little things for the rain shower.
Yep.
Sometimes they get clogged up and they drip. I'm looking, nothing. Like, what the fuck? I'm like freaking out. Whatever. Go back to bed. Now I think I'm losing my goddamn mind. You know what it was?
No, what?
It was the fucking seltzer bubbling on the fucking nightstand that I cracked next to me.
So you had left it open?
I cracked it. I drank half of it.
Oh, hey, that happens to me sometimes, like when... I
thought I was going nuts.
When I'll have like a glass of something on my nightstand that has ice cubes in it or something.
Yes.
When the ice cubes pop, it'll scare the shit out of me, and I'll be like, what the fuck was that?
Right, right, dude. And that's like the thing I'm notorious for when I go to sleep. The old lady always tells me, she's like, oh, you Chris'd it last night, because I'll be like drinking a beer, drinking a seltzer or water. I'll drink half of it and leave it.
Oh, I do that all the time.
But I should know, because I do it all the time. Anyways, all right, so my rant today, I got a couple of things. Well, actually, I got kind of a list of things.
When don't you?
When don't I what?
Have a list of things to talk shit about.
Well, most of the stuff that I think about is when I'm driving.
That's how our brains work.
Yeah, I know. But most of the things that aggravate me or anything that I think about and talk about...
That's what I do, too.
Is when I'm driving.
Most of the videos that I used to post on Instagram was just me in the car. Not necessarily because it's what I think about when I'm driving, but just because, like, I have a car mount that just faces me perfectly. Yeah. That's always the easiest place to make
it's
videos.
Also one of those
like
things,
my office.
It's also one of those things that when you're driving, you're driving. So, like, you can't fucking go anywhere because you're in a car driving it. So, like, you can, like, notice everything and, like, do all this. I don't know. That's what
Dude, how do you feel about people that make videos, like, in public, you know? Like, I would feel very uncomfortable just like walking through the mall being like, all right, so we're at the mall, we're going to go to FYE. Because like I look at those people and I'm like, you're a fucking nerd. Like, go do that behind closed doors, man. No one wants to see that shit.
Kind of like what we're doing right now, I guess.
Exactly.
All right, so this is one thing that fucking pisses me off, all right? Sorry I cut you off, but all right, we're going to let you have it. All right? You ready?
Should have fucking read it before we started, goddamn.
No, I'm reading it right now. I'm just trying to pick which one I want to start first. All right.
Oh, you got a list of
people with the fucking baby on board stickers on their car, the stickers or the little plaques that go in the back.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Those little caution signs, letting the world know, hey, I have a fucking child in my car. Mind you, that person is driving like a fucking asshole. Hey, yes, I said it.
What makes your child's life more important than mine? Start.
Dude,
give me what you got.
Everybody, dude.
I'm a fucking baby. I'm on board.
Right, dude.
You watch out for me.
Right. I'm on board. You're on board. Just what? Baby on board? I have to drive different because there's a child?
Yep.
Everybody's life matters the same. What? Because you're fucking 25 years old, you got to be more careful? Like, your kid, you're in a car. Like,
dude, what do you think's... What do you think would be easier for your psyche? To die as an infant or to die as somebody that's 95 years old? If you're a fucking baby, you don't even know what the fuck life is anyways. You know what I mean? You have like have the frontal lobe process of thinking of like a fucking bug. You know what I mean? You don't even understand what death is.
Yeah, but then the same thing though when you get to the
older... like physically fuck the baby. I mean like rhetoric.
I got what you're talking about. But it's like but the same thing though, like you said, a child, infant, older, whatever, when you're dead, you die, you're gone. So you don't fucking have any psyche with it anyways. When you're fucking gone, you're gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think babies go to like baby heaven or do they go to regular people heaven? Dude, okay. So
I don't know.
Here's a quick one, dude.
I don't know.
Why the fuck? Somebody told me, many people have told me, there's a goddamn movie about it. Voiced by Charlie Sheen called All Dogs Go to Heaven. Why would I want to go to heaven if there's no dogs there? If they're in a different heaven, who the fuck wants to go to heaven where they don't allow dogs?
Dude, I could not agree with you anymore.
Nobody likes going anywhere where they don't allow dogs.
Dude, I could not agree with you anymore. If all dogs go to heaven, and if heaven is real and I ever go there someday, and there's not a single dog there, I am going to lose my fucking shit.
Yeah, they better unlock that gate, dude. I'm out.
Yep. So we did the baby on board. All right, that was my little thing. Mm-hmm. Honor student stickers. Honor student. I can't even talk. Honor student stickers. There you go. Yes. What do you think about those? I'm a proud parent of an honor student. I was an honor student growing up, but what do you think about that?
I don't know, because that's some type of self-promotion, but no, it's like self-glorification where it's basically like my seed
is better than your seed type deal?
Yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, cool, like, is that going to get you out of a fucking speeding ticket just because your kid's smart?
Right.
At the end of the day, who really cares?
Right.
Same thing with your baby on board. If you fucking roll your car on the highway and die, is that supposed to make me feel worse because your kid's smart? Right, not even smart, but just academically successful.
Right.
You know?
Well, every time I see the baby on board, I think of one thing. George Carlin's line about how he said, your honor roll student bumper sticker. He goes, yeah, well, my kid sells drugs to your honor roll student.
Yeah.
I have never been able to look at those stickers on the back of somebody's car ever since. All right, those are two things I got. Okay, I got another thing.
Wait. Speaking of stickers and traveling,
okay,
what do you think about the people that have like their family on the back? You know, husband, wife, 2 kids, the dog.
Every time I see those, I think of that meme, like when the kid dies and they're like, "Hey, you're not going to need this one anymore." And they're doing a race.
I'd love to just cross that one out while we're driving.
Hopefully you guys got some thick skin that's listening to us, because I don't know.
Throw your dog out the fucking window.
No, I would never do that. I love my dog more than everything.
I like dogs. Throw your baby out the fucking window.
Don't do it. No. Don't say that. People will be like, these guys are fucking assholes.
Hey, YouTube, how come you're not, like, sponsoring our channel? Oh, because we talk about throwing babies out the window while people are driving on the highway? Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
Oh, stop. You're so bad. All right, so what about the people that stop at yield? You're so bad. What about the people that stop at yield signs? I fucking hate that. Like, yo, Do you know the difference between the fucking shapes here? And the colors? Like, do you know the difference? Like, you're getting on a rotary,
It's
some
like
people call...
one of those babies that can't figure out why the triangle doesn't fit.
Right, like the rotary or a roundabout, wherever you live in the country or the world, rotaries, roundabouts, or the people that... Even the people that merge on the highways, dude. They merge so slow, they go...
That on-ramp that's a quarter of a mile long is so you can get up to 65 before you merge.
Right, not go fucking 30 and then roll in. Are those people where you're like on the highway, right, and you're in the right lane? That's how we drive here in America, in the right lane. You're supposed to, and you're just driving the speed limit, but you're like, this guy in front of me is going too slow. So you try to pass, and you're starting to speed up a little bit, but you don't want to get...
taking a left to go
into
the
left,
passing lane.
in the passing lane. And you're trying to speed up a little
Here
bit.
in America, there's people in Europe that fucking listen to us.
I know, but we're on... Yeah, exactly. But in case we ever blow up someday, we probably won't, but...
Blow up this fucking house. Okay, shit, keep going.
But, like, you're trying to pass them, and then they kind of start, like, going either downhill or up or whatever, and they're accelerating a little bit.
Yeah.
So they're going, like, just too fast to where if you pass them, you have to fucking stomp on it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just at that wrong spot. And it's like, dude, either move or get off the pot here.
Yeah,
like,
speed up or slow down.
Right, speed up
or doing what you're doing now.
Right, exactly.
Question
exactly.
for you.
Might have an answer for you.
Do you feel differently? Like, can you justify that by the age of the person? Like, you know, if you're blowing by somebody and you realize that, like, it's an old lady and her body weight isn't even heavy enough to push down on the gas pedal, like, do they get a pass? You know what I mean?
Everyone gets a pass. I'm usually an easygoing guy, but I just get mad about stupid things sometimes.
But I do too, because like I'll be pissed about that, and then when they finally turn into a parking lot or something, and I'll whiz by and just see it's like some disabled person, then I'm like, oh, all right, like completely understandable, you know. Like,
all right, you know what?
Take that and throw it out.
I am so glad that you just said that. Disabled.
Oh, you got a good segue?
No. Yeah, I got a good segue. I wish. What am I, Paul Blart? Come on now.
No.
I'm glad you said
segue like the thing that you ride. Like segue the term to transition a conversation to something else.
Yeah, no. I my vocabulary isn't as strong as yours. I'm sorry, man. Okay. Anyway, so another thing that bothers me sometimes is, and I probably sound like a fucking asshole for saying this, but the handicap parking, right? Old people that have it versus being disabled. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of times I go somewhere and there's somebody in a handicap, but they're not handicapped; they're just old. Right. And there's nothing against old people, and there's nothing against
against old people. Fuck them. They're not as young as me.
There's nothing against handicapped people or old people or nothing, but like, why? You know what I mean? Why do you get preference? Yeah, I get it. You're older.
Well, I think that's just like a social construct of respect to your elders. You know, like of course I'm gonna let an old person park closer to the store than I can. I can afford to burn a couple calories.
Right.
You know?
So then you let that person park in the spot that's the regular parking spot that's closer to the store. But why, just because you're older, do you have to take away from somebody who is in a wheelchair that actually needs a handicapped parking spot? Like, you know, that's just something that I see, and it's like, dude, you're not handicapped, you're old.
Do we, as like a society or a government, have to make a spot that's reserved for elders, or is that biased?
Right. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is.
Well,
but
no,
it's just something
it doesn't matter
about.
Because you can discriminate against somebody because of their age. The government doesn't protect you from that.
Right.
What is it? Race, creed, color, religion, sexual orientation. If you're old, move the fuck over.
Right.
That's basically it. You know?
I get what you're saying on that.
Unless the government's going to give you a new parking spot, if you're a shitty person, you know, they make them parking back.
Yeah.
You know.
I see what you're saying on that. You ready for another one?
Where are we at? Do we hit like a 15-minute mark?
Oh, we're getting pretty goddamn close. We might go a couple seconds over, but I don't know.
That's fine.
This is actually I think this is a pretty good conversation.
You got more shit.
Yep. Another thing that I got are the people that drive like complete jerks or assholes in a construction zone. Right? Mm-hmm. They drive like jerks, like knowing like, oh, this road's ripped up. I got those little freaking those caps hanging up. Boom, boom, boom. You know, like they got the graded the dirt. They got those those big plates over the potholes and all that stuff, and they damage their car. And then they go and have the nerve to say, "Hey, my car got messed up because you're doing construction." It's like, yo, there's plenty of sign. They have signs out for that shit. They got people that usually like flaggers or usually a cop out there or something, and they just always want to put the blame on somebody else because they damaged their car. What do you got?
People are fucking idiots. First of all, if you don't have the internet due to like financial restrictions, that's unfortunate. But I would like to assume that everyone has Facebook, everyone goes on the internet, and if you don't, you read the newspaper or something.
I would assume they do because they're listening to us probably on the internet.
Towns and municipalities will post to the internet their schedule of road work. So, take Wilbraham, for instance. Their police department posted, we will be paving these roads through the weeks of August till September 6th, you know? And you basically figure out, oh, there's my road, there's the road I take to commute to work.
Right.
Gonna avoid those until September 6th. So it's like, you have the tools, but if you're too much of an idiot to pick it up and use it, that's your own problem, dude.
Right. And the other thing, too, is like, how many people in this world only know one way home? You know, do yourself a favor, people. If you're listening to this, find your way home a different way than you normally go all the time.
I'll tell you what. You find that out real quick if there's ever like a storm, tornado,
trees down or lines are down or something.
Yeah, you have a bad snowstorm or something, and you got a 2-wheel drive car in New England. You're not making it up a fucking 3-degree incline. You got to drive all the way around town to get back to your house.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. But that's not really all that I have to say. So that was my list. I had a couple of things, and those were things I noticed when I was driving. So.
Excellent. Let's
close
it up. Take another piss break, maybe a smoke break. Come back and talk about movies, music, TV, and then we're going out to eat.
Going out to eat. We'll see you guys for episode 6.
Peace.
Peace.